3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Forex Trading Show. Forex trading live every weekday morning. Real trades, real profits, zero analysis. Set back, relax, and get ready to profit. And now, your host, Terry from FXWithTerry.com.
We are live. Welcome, Forex traders. Monday morning, June 24th. Tons of profitable free trades. We are looking at the free signal that I give out every day. And frankly, when I look at this, and I've been saying this for a while, and I'm going to implement it today, I'm giving away way too much for free. Way too much. So, the reason I say that is this Euro AUD sell trade is nearly profitable. We'll look at where the take profit is, and then I'm going to show you the results of closed profits. So we're in a sell trade up here right at the top, and we're wicking down towards the take profit. It's close. It's close to taking profit, ladies and gentlemen. However, look at what I have given away here. This is a basket of trades, AUD JPY, that was insanely profitable, and then this Chief JPY, $2,901.89 of free, nothing but net profit trades that I've given away. I'm gonna have to pull it back. Like I'm giving the freaking farm away. I'm giving the farm away. Couple acknowledgments here, Andreas. How are you? Good morning, Denise. Yeah, I'm giving away too much for free. So, and a little bit of an announcement. We're going to talk about a slight change I feel like I'm going to need to make. Not to any of the main stuff, on the side stuff. And I'll show you some results we're getting on the gold scalper. So, free signals, yeah. I don't know how else to say it. I'm giving away too much for free. Like, $4,122 in the last what's that, week worth of trading, 5 days? Like, yeah, I'm giving away way too much. So you could enter this Euro AUD sell, but it's so close to the take profit, I probably wouldn't. If I go back to the chart, we can zoom in a little bit here. Let's go down to a lower time frame. You got a little bit of movement. We're here, we're going here. You could do a quick scalp trade. Don't bid too much because, there's going to be spread and stuff. I'm not saying that the market couldn't back out on us here. This is looking like ripe and ready to take profit. So, Andreas says, great start of the week. Yes, we always win. We always win, especially on my main algorithm. So, pause here. What we're going to look at next is we always look at the free signals. Then we look at what I believe is my flagship feed, my 10 pip hybrid. It's a hybrid of my overall algorithm. We will look at the overall algorithm after that, and then we'll talk about some gold trading, some high profit trading, and some changes I'm going to make given the current market conditions. Let's pause here. Pause the screen so I can switch accounts. I'm going to go pull up my 10 pip hybrid account. So stand by. That is this one right here. 10 pip hybrid is in one current trade right now. I'm going to show you history wise, looking really good, very stable. We've closed $424.56 if you bid what I'm bidding here. When you take this automated system, you get to bid what you want on your account based off of your broker, your leverage, your balance. So, and Keisha is with us. Great morning. Great morning, great life, great algorithm. Thank you for joining me. So, this is looking really good. And again, this is a pulled back, the 10 pip hybrid is a pulled back, focused, kind of like sub subset of the currency pairs, of the 22 currency pairs that trade in my main algorithm. And it has a little bit more protection in terms of it slows down. We're not taking all of the 22 currency pairs. In this case, we're taking a certain group. I grouped them out, 6 different groups. And potentially you can bid a little bit more with this feed than you would the overall algorithm, because it's just, you don't want to overtrade, over leverage. And we also avoid any currency pair crosses with this particular feed. So it's looking terrific. For the week, basically when you do the week status here inside of MT4, it's looking back 5 days, I believe, five actual trading days. So $10,489.64 in net profit closed trades. Again, you bid what you bid based off of your account. Winning is winning. Whether you make $1 or $10,000, winning is winning. So looking really good. Also, give me some feedback. I know it's working really well, but I did a slight little upgrade to the audio, you guys. I know there's a 30-second delay or so. Let me know. I think the audio sounds even better now. You let me know. We have some really nice volume on it. So that's looking good. Let's go look at the overall algorithm. And I have to tell you, still to this day, my algorithm, this system, the net profits that we make, it impresses me. Right? I trade this on all of my live accounts. It still impresses me. So let's look at the overall algorithm. I'm switching accounts here. I'm going to pull it up. I've been doing this so long, I have all the accounts memorized. Let me just kind of give you a rundown of I'm not going to show this because this is for subscribers. Just a general, actually, you know what? I'm going to count these because we're not in a lot of trades right now, not a lot of volume. So we are across 22 currency pairs. We are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 trades. So relatively low volume. We are moving into the summertime here. Everything's looking good there. As far as closed, that's what I will share with you. So the overall algorithm, if you traded everything, would be a $2,365.87 net profit. Again, whatever you bid, net profit is net profit. Hold on one second here. I need to pause. I have a message I need to handle. So hold on a second. Need to respond to an emergency message. Stand by. Sorry, guys. Everything happens live and in real time. That was my sister. I had to send her. She's having some sort of emergency going on. So let's go back to the results here. The overall algorithm. Looking really, really good. If I scale up to the week, 21,702 and 36 cents of closure. I mean, tell me, make me feel better. Is this the most incredible winning algorithm you've ever seen in your life? I have to tell you it is. I've been doing this a long time. The hell with being biased. This thing's incredible. It just crushes. Let's see here. So good. I got some. So Andrea says it's great sound, nice and clear. Background noise, says Denise. All right. No background noise, which is interesting. Is I got the fan AC blasting right now. Basically dying here up in southern Michigan. The humidity is incredible. So anyway, Mark says hands down. It's when it's good, it's good, and when we're struggling, the whole world's struggling, right? So it's not like the algorithm has any sort of struggle. When I get that just a week or so ago we had CAD Chief that pushed 25 plus trades deep on us, which is the most odd currency pair for the banks to push like that, but they did, and we had an incredible profit. So Keisha says audio is great, terrific. Do you know how long it took me to get the audio great on this? It was funny because I was out in the desert and I had one of those blue, like the blue ice cream cone, whatever, microphone. Absolutely terrible. Terrible. Then I bought this really high-end microphone. Absolutely terrible. I'm like, what the hell, right? And I never really liked headsets and stuff like that, but this thing, it works, right? I'd rather have a microphone in front of me, but you get me with the headset. Andreas says, best I've ever seen. Never been so consistently profitable in my trading career. Wow. Let's leave that up there for a minute. If you're new and you're coming to this channel and you've had the Forex brainwashing and everyone tells you that their algorithm is better, I'm telling you, go try them, because I try them, and no one that I've ever seen, I don't know the whole world, I can't watch everything, but I certainly pay attention. No one shows their live, daily, profitable trades. Oh, they'll show you their trades. They'll show you their entry. They won't show you their loss, which is what they're taking at the end. If that happens, I'll show you that, right? But we're not in that position to be losing. We bid properly. The algorithm is incredible. So I'll say it again. Andrea says, best I've ever seen. Best Forex trading algorithm. Never been so consistently profitable in my trading career. That is incredible. Keisha says, I'm very impressed. Glad I found your video, which Keisha and I have known each other for, 5 years probably. She says, I was so tired of being burned with PAMM accounts and bots and signals. It sucks, doesn't it? Like, I've been through all of that and more because I was determined to make this Forex stuff work. And I worked, I tell you, I put my whole life into this. I really did. Certainly there's an element of luck in all of this, but it's nice to see an old friend come in and really, and I think Keisha had said, I'm paraphrasing, but Keisha had said that I was maybe one of the only people she might trust. If I said I was profiting in Forex, she knew that I was, right? So I'm really honored and glad to have a good friend in here utilizing this and getting the value from it. So I'm excited about it. It's awesome. It works terrific. So enough of that. What I'm going to do now is, so we looked at the free signal, which I keep saying I'm going to pull back. I'm pulling it back. I'm giving way too much away for free. We looked at the 10 pip hybrid, which is the sweet spot, right? It's a tiered down, what do I want to say? It's a tiered down subset of my overall algorithm, which we're looking at here. You can trade the overall algorithm. The reason that I've guided people away from that, and the overall algorithm in the system is called premium signals, because I'd rather just have you watch the overall algorithm on a demo account. That's why I call it premium signals, right? But it is the overall algorithm, and I trade it. But you have to trade it conservatively, because if you get 2 or 3 or 4 different of the same currency pair that run deep, because CAD is on many different pairs, USD is on many different pair groupings, and if you're overbidding, you're gonna get hurt, you're gonna get burnt, which is always the case in Forex, right? But if you do that on the overall algorithm, the idea is, if you ever wanted to trade the overall algorithm on account, the idea is this: go in at a very minimum lot size, be prepared 3 weeks in or 3 months in for a currency pair somewhere in the world to go hard against you, and as long as your bid is realistic, and again, think of your bid this way. If you were trading the entire algorithm, you'd think of your bid this way. You would say to yourself, I'm bidding right now and projecting that bid out over 12 months. What could happen in 12 months? Could they move some crazy currency pairs in crazy directions? They will. It will happen to you. So you bid now based off of being able to handle that. Now, there is also the concept of trading the entire algorithm, pushing the limits, and when it does go against you, you start forcing some losses on the oldest trades. You could do partial closes, or you could just close the trade out, force a loss, protect your account. Sometimes that doesn't always work, That doesn't always work, especially if you've pushed the limit so far. You start forcing losses, you start decreasing your overall balance and your equity, and it goes south on you, right? So the idea is to not do that, to trade conservatively. Here's a good one. Keisha says, I knew you wouldn't lie for a buck. And that's completely true, right? To make a buck, meaning this is a business, I charge a subscription fee, and, but that's, that's an awesome statement. But those, that comes from people that originally trusted you anyway. And I like that. Other people are like, well, I'm not quite sure. So hopefully seeing something like this, if you're brand new, you understand that, I wouldn't have never put this out to the public if it wasn't like I would have just kept it to myself and kind of struggled through it, which is what I did for years. And once it became this awesome, I was like, I got to release this. I got to put this out there. I got to help other people because it took me, 6 years to figure out this algorithm? It took me 6.5 years at least to figure out this algorithm. And I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I'm no dummy either. So there you go. So let's see. And here's someone new. I haven't seen this person before. Sheldon says, very good. All right, cool. So let me jump over. Let me pause here, and let's go off on a side tangent here. And I'm going to show you the Gold Scalper account. This is a test, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. Let me pull it up here, and I'll show you the results. It is currently not in a trade, which I can show you. And I started out with a $10,000 account. We took some losses because I'm testing this. Raj says, you are a godsend, Terry. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Glad to have you here. So, don't pay too much attention to the balance. The fact this went down like $300 or $400. This is a forward testing algorithm. I'm testing a gold scalping algorithm, and it took kind of like an anomaly loss because my settings weren't perfect. I fixed them. So here's where we're at. I told it that I want to make about $75 a day. And it's been doing that. Other than that kind of like anomaly loss that we took, I think it took a 5% loss, like a $500 loss. That was kind of a tweak that I made, and so we're kind of like ignoring that. So it's building back. Not to say that it wouldn't do that. We'll talk about this a little bit deeper here. So I like what this is doing. However, let's be real with each other. These trading algorithms, they do well at times, and there are other times that they don't do well. I'll give you an example, and I'm not happy about it, but it's a reality. So my high profit feed, where we were trading gold, US 30, SPX 500, US oil, I believe the algorithm is really struggling because of the current market conditions. It just doesn't, it has the trade entry, it doesn't have the volume to push. It pushes a little bit, and then it backs out. And if you've been trading my high profit feed, and I know some people are, you probably look at today, it's overall profitable. It's an overall, like for a monthly net profit, it's there, but it didn't do very well today. And my feeling is that I'm going to discontinue it and replace it with my gold scalper until I feel like, because the algorithm is good. The market is not fitting the algorithm. What you don't want to do, what I don't want to do when I create algorithms like this, is that when the market changes, low volume, not a lot of push, we got the entry, but we don't have enough of push to go all the way to take profit. It goes into profit a little bit, and it backs all the way out to the stop loss. I don't like that. It's not that the algorithm needs to be tweaked, because here's what you'll do. If I go tweak the algorithm right now to get it to win, right? What I'm doing is I'm doing a thing called curve fitting. I'm fitting the curve of what's happening right now. And then when the market gets the volume back, we'll be in trouble. So I'm going to keep the algorithm where it's at. I'm going to discontinue sending high profit signal trades out, I believe, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace it with a gold scalper. However, I can't go too far into it right now, just time-wise. However, I will do a video. We'll talk about it once I release it, and I'll just make the switch over, right? And in fact, probably I'm getting some feedback from Mark, so I'll take a look at that in a minute here because I know he trades that, and gives me an idea. So let me come back to that. If I switch it over, it will just be seamless. The thing I need to talk more about, and people need to understand, is that this algorithm, this gold scalper, trades on a certain, like I got it trading on a $10,000 account size, so it's right. So the loss and equity protection won't scale. However, if you're larger than the $10,000 account, that's great. If you're smaller than a $10,000 account and it goes into equity protection of $500 and you only have a $1,000 account, now you just took a 50% loss, right? Better than 100, I guess. So there's kind of the reality of it, but it is scalable in a sense, right? So let me take a look here because I want to see what Mark said. Mark said, I've actually been trading it differently. I take the entry at a low lot size, then scale in when I see it move the way. Yeah, I mean, you can do that. And Mark says today by doing that, and then let me take a look here. Oh, I think Doug's just kind of talking about the overall algorithm. I made back 60% of my initial costs in just over 12 months. Best thing I've done to date. Awesome. However, Mark says sad face. Why are you saying sad face? Are you saying because I'm going to discontinue it? I don't have to, right? But I'm not comfortable sending out the current high profit feed given the market conditions. It's kind of going against what I think my reputation should be, right? Because the algorithm's good, like I said, but the market is just absolute crap right now. It's summer months. There's just not enough volume. Mark says you have to pay close attention to it, by the way, or attention by it that way. So, yeah, that's true. So you let me know. I certainly could keep it going. I was just going to discontinue it and replace it with the gold scalper. I could just add gold scalper and keep, the high profit, but have a warning that says, I don't think I'd trade this right now, type of thing. So it's up to you. If you want to use the high profit as a signal, as opposed to having it just automatically copy the trade to your account, that might be a smarter move. And here's a funny thing. I need to set up an account and try this. It typically does not work. Logically, what I'm going to say is going to make sense, but it typically doesn't work. So let's say you have an algorithm that it's winning, and let's say it just starts losing because of the market. The algorithm, again, you can't, if you try to curve fit the algorithm for whatever's happening right now, you're chasing, right? You're just chasing the market. You just get the algorithm, you test it over historical data, what wins the best over time, and that's really the algorithm we have. You look out on any given day basis, you'll be impressed or not impressed if all you do is look at one day. Right? You typically try to look at the week, look at the month, certainly. However, and I'm losing my train of thought here because I looked at a comment and then my brain goes a different direction. So, the idea behind this is to probably seamlessly move over. So, like I said, we look at the high profit feed as a signal only. Either that or move over. So I'll get some feedback before I just switch it up on you. But I would be sending out, like right now, you can see this gold scalper. It has a minimum lot size of 0.05. I'm going to send the scalp trades out at 0.01, and then you can scale it up from there. Yeah, I think that's basically what I wanted to say today, other than the fact that I just lost my train of thought on whatever the hell I was saying. We'll get there. But everything's looking good. I'm pretty happy with it, just not 100% happy with the high profit feed because the market is just not giving us what I feel like we should be getting right now. Again, we're coming up. We're at the end of June, nearly July. July, August, September, October, typically slow. It is what it is. So I will stop there. I don't see any questions. You guys let me know what's going on. I'll be in the group. And if you're brand new, come on into the group, fxwithterry.com. Get into the free group. Take the free signals. I'm going to be pulling those back. I'm going to slow it down a little bit. I mean, I'm out here giving away a couple $1,000s worth of profitable trades every day. My accountant would say, hey, you're dumb, Terry. Raj has a question. Let me ask this, or let me put it up on the screen here. Raj, can I ask a question about the 3 feeds you provide in premium? Are all the trades in the premium signals also include the trades in the other 2 feeds? No. However, you're close. So it goes like this. The premium signals feed, I named it that because I suggest, because everybody was trading it at first, all overbidding, because you'd be like, wow, this is incredibly well, doing incredibly well for 3 weeks, and then oops, you got a pair that went against you. So the premium signals is the main algorithm, and I typically suggest you put it on a 100K demo account and you watch it so you can see through walls, you understand what the market's doing. You can trade it extremely conservatively, because you're going to get 1 or 2 or 3 currency pairs that are going to go against all at the same time, and it's going to overtrade, over leverage your account. So the premium signals feed is the main algorithm. The 10 pip hybrid is a subset of the main algorithm. The high profit feed is completely separate. Okay, it is gold, US 30, SPX 500, and US oil, which I'm considering not sending that out anymore, or at least making, at least temporarily, while we got low volume this summer, or either replacing it with my gold scalper, just do a seamless replacement, because we're trading gold in the high profit feed anyway, or make an announcement and say high profit feed should be signal only, take it at your own risk, and then offering the gold scalper. So hopefully that answers your question, Raj, but it's premium signals is the main feed, 10 pip hybrid is a subset of that, and the high profit feed is completely different metals and indices. So all right, so glad to have you here, Sheldon. Appreciate all you guys. I'll let you go. I'll be in the group. If you have questions, hit me up. You should be on the monthly subscription getting all of these trades, and I'm going to make the free trades reduce a little bit. I'm giving away too much for free. So that's it. Appreciate you watching. I will see you tomorrow morning, or tomorrow sometime, and which will be June 25th. It'll be Tuesday. So all right, we'll talk to you then. Take care.
Thank you for joining us on the Forex Trading Daily Live Show. Get access to all of the free trades with full auto trading at fxwithterry.com. Be sure to subscribe and get notified of the daily live stream. And get ready for your next profitable Forex trade.